Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the next young star in the NBA, and that is going to be Anfernee Simons for the Portland Trail Blazers. The man has been playing out of his mind lately. He's been on a tear. We're going to take a look at that later on in this video, but he's gotten some extra minutes and he's just decided to go crazy. So we're going to be taking a look at all that, looking at if the Blazers should go ahead and blow it all up or not. So make sure you stick around for the full video. We're going to be talking about both Simons, his road to becoming a future superstar, because I really think he is one of the best young players in the NBA. And then you also got the Trailblazer situation. They're not looking too great right now. With that being said, make sure you stick around till the end of the video. Also, if you enjoyed at any point, make sure to like button and subscribe button, leave us a comment. And let's go ahead and get started looking at his path to the pros. Now, Anfernee Simons came straight out of high school to the NBA. He actually attended IMG Academy, I believe, for his senior year at least. And then he was the number 8 recruit, the number 1 point guard. And he was actually committed to the University of Louisville, as well as Courtney Ramey. Didn't know that they were both committed. But they ended up decommitting after all the allegations and the punishment that Louisville would receive as a result of, I believe, their 2013 championship getting stripped. And so he ended up just going to the draft. He got picked up late in the first round by the Portland Trail Blazers, 24th overall in the 2018 NBA draft. But it was a move for the future, and that move has panned out very well. Now he's gotten better every year. We're going to take a look at his career trajectory so far. Of course, when he was a rookie, he wasn't that great. I mean, he was straight out of high school. The man was 19 years old, barely even a man. He played in 20 games, averaging 7 minutes a game. He only averaged 4 points, 44% from the field, 35% from 3. Didn't really record any other stats, but 4 points in that little amount of time is pretty good. Sophomore season put up 8.5 on 40% shooting from the field, 33% from 3, 2 boards, and assists and a half. His third year in the league, he took a step back, only played in about 17 minutes a game versus 21 from the season before, so he only averaged 8 points. But he did bring his field goal percentage up to 42% and his three-point percentage up to 43% on 4.5 attempts a game. And then, of course, this year, he is having a big-time breakout season in the running for most improved player, averaging 15 points per game on 48% shooting from the field, 40% from 3 on 6.5 attempts per game, shooting at 93% from the free throw line. So he gets his field goal percentage up 0.2 points, 0.02 points, and he's 50-40-90. As a 22-year-old, he's a young 22-year-old too. He's not going to turn 23 until after the season, averaging 3 boards, 3 assists, only 1.5 turnovers a game. The kid is really, really good. Now, we're going to be taking a look at his last few games here, and with, Damian Lillard's out, CJ McCollum's out, Lillard's out for a while. But ever since the new year, basically, the man's been going off. He dropped 43 points his first game of 2022, and that was on 62% shooting from the field, 9 of 16 from 3, 100% from the free throw line. Great way to start it out. Second game, dropped 28, 7, and 2. Third game, he only had 14 points, but he didn't shoot it that well from the field. And then he dropped 31 against Sacramento, hit 7 threes, 7 for 11 from the three-point line. The game after that, he had 23, 2 for 11 from the three-point line, but he had a bounce-back game. The game after that, because he went for 31 points, 11 assists on 53% from the field, played in 40 minutes in a win. And during this little stretch, the Blazers are, let's do some math here, Luke, come on, 4-2. And for a team that is not very good, which is what we're about to talk about with the whole Damian Lillard situation, that's great, because as of right now, the Portland Trail Blazers are the 10 seed. Dame's out for a long time, 6 to 8 weeks. Could it be time to move on from Damian Lillard? This is his worst year statistically since 2015, at least, maybe even since he's been in the league. It's not been a great year for Damian Lillard. CJ McCollum, he's putting up typical CJ stats, about 20 points per game. But could it be time to go ahead and move on from him as well? It's starting to look like it. The Blazers might need to go ahead and have a fire sale. I mean, you look at the team stats, they're not great. Bottom bottom half in basically everything. 17 and 25 overall. Your two best players are both hurt right now. You also got Norman Powell, who right now is putting up about 19 points a game. But yeah, I mean, Dame's played 29 games. CJ's played 24 of their 42. I believe if my quick math is correct. So they need to make some moves. I believe at least two of these three of these four guys need to go ahead and be traded, because you also got Nurkic here, he's only 27, so he's the youngest of them. Maybe you can stick with Norman Powell, who's only 28, but CJ at 30, Dame at 31. I mean, I know they've been loyal to you, so you can't just throw them under the bus, but maybe send them to a situation that will be good for the rest of their career. Nurkic right now putting up about 14 points and 11 boards per game. They do have another young piece on the roster by the name of Nasir Little, who right now is averaging 10 points per game on 45% shooting from the field, also grabbing 5.5 rebounds and an assist, a steal, and a block. So Nasir Little and Anfernee Simons, they could be the future of this team. I mean, you got a couple of young building pieces. Nobody else really on this roster that is young and can play. So it's going to be a long rebuild, but they need to center it around Anfernee Simons. He's one of the best up-and-coming young stars that people really aren't talking about. That 43-point performance on January the 3rd, that was his breakout game, I think, and he's been playing great since then. Hopefully he can keep it up. Hopefully I didn't jinx him with this video. But let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments below. I always like to hear y'all's feedback. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed at any point. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.